Hey everybody, great to see you. Today we're going to do a short video on resistance to imperialism. And imperialism is when a strong country seeks to dominate a weaker country. And basically, the age of imperialism is when Europeans sought to take lands all over the globe. Here's a great map. This shows all the imperial conquests. And if you take a look, you've got the British Empire. It's right here. It's all the way in Canada. It's on the East Coast. It's in Australia. It's in India. It's basically all over the place. Then you've got the Spanish Empire, North America, Central America, South America. The French even took all sorts of lands in Africa and over here in Indochina and Madagascar. The Portuguese Empire. The Portuguese took over Brazil and a lot of coastal areas in Africa. And that is the German Empire. The Germans, they were taking land too. The Russian Empire. Look how big Russia was. It spread over, I think, almost 12 time zones. Even the Dutch were taking land. And it's all because they had superior military technology that they got in their factories. So the people of Africa and Asia did not like being ruled by European nations. As a result, they fought many wars to kick the Europeans out, also called Westerners, and gain independence, self-government. Here's an example of the British coming around and taking land from native people. They use their superior military and their whole idea of God save the Queen and spread the British Empire all over the world. For example, here's Britain. This is all it is, this island nation. And in red, they were able to take all this land in Central Africa. Look at all the land they took in North America. They even got some in South America. The British took over Australia, and which they called the jewel of the crown, India. So this little area used their industrial power to dominate the world. And there was an old saying, the sun will never set on the British Empire. The Zulu Wars, King Shaka in South Africa, he was a great African king. He fought against the British and won many victories, but he was finally defeated by modern military technology, that of the industrial England, the industrial British. So here's an artist's rendition of King Shaka. Notice he's got the long spear and a shield. Many brave Zulu warriors would attack the British, and the British did have rifles, and the Zulu warriors' primary weapon was the spear and the shield, and they would rush the British. And if you look over here, you'll see the Zulu warriors were acquiring guns, which made them more dangerous. Right up here, you have some more Zulu warriors with rifles, which is going to turn the tide. Next, the Sepoy Mutiny. The people of India wanted freedom. And in the British colonial army, the British Imperial Army, they would have many Indians in the British Army, and they called them sepoys. They were not given full rights. And the sepoys did rebel against the British, and the British almost lost India. However, the British were able to defeat the sepoys in many battles, and it was very violent. Hand-to-hand fighting, this guy's defending himself. He's getting attacked. Even elephants were used in India in the fighting. When the British finally captured the sepoys, they put a lot of them to death by tying them in front of cannons and then firing a blast of a cannon, blowing the sepoy to blowing them in half. The Boxer Rebellion happened in China. The Chinese did not like being taken over by the Western nations. So a group of Chinese, which called themselves the Society of Harmonious Fists, which we nicknamed the Boxers, they rebelled. They tried to kill all the foreign devils. And they had weapons, swords, and they executed as many foreigners as they could find. However, they were put down by a multinational force and defeated. What prevails? It's the military technology of industrial nations.